Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
We live on the gram. Let's go. Shout out Instagram. Shout out Facebook. Shout out YouTube. File in. No Box Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode 16. Loading. Yeah, man. Unfortunately.
We had to do the episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are back.
Appropriate.
We are back.
Yeah.
With another episode of the No Box Sports Podcast. This is Season 3, Episode number 16. Brought to you by No Box Entertainment. And I'm speaking like this because I'm not happy. We gathered here today to lay to rest our 2025-26 Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes,
This team has so much potential.
So much.
They had the world in their hands.
The world.
They just couldn't hold it, sort of like the footballs this past Sunday.
Couldn't hold it.
This was a tumultuous ride. We wasn't happy at no point in the ride, and we were Super Bowl champions.
I was a little bit happy.
We had internal beefs.
Yeah.
We had a dysfunctional looking offense.
Tell it.
We had a defense that kind of got it together as time went on.
Preach.
But all of that didn't add up to a win when we needed it the most. You know, in the end,
man,
it all caught up to us, and now we're here celebrating and laying the rest of 2025 26 Eagles, man.
Yeah, man.
And in case you didn't know, I'm your Reverend / host, Uncle Dud.
And I'm your deacon / other host of the original CP3.
The original CP3, and you better not ever forget it. We trying to forget what just happened less than a week ago. First round of the playoffs. Our Philadelphia Eagles, man. We got eliminated. The 49ers when Brock Purdy came into Philly and got us, man. How you feeling right now?
Well, I'm still processing. I'll say this. Let me change that. Let me modify that. I have processed, but I'm still trying to get through this because it was tough. This was very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Very disappointing.
This was tough to deal with, man. We both picked the Eagles to win, and I still feel like they should have won the game.
Yeah.
The 49ers was undermanned. They was hurt. They came into Philadelphia, man, and they got the win though. And I know we've been all trying to deal with it since then. You know, we've been all going through our process. You said you was going through your process.
Yeah, man.
So I just want to ask you, man, what stage of grief are you in right now after like the Eagles playoff loss? And if you know the stages of grief, tell the people because I ain't gonna tell them.
Bro, so there's denial, there's bargaining, there's acceptance, there's I'm so messed up I can't remember the other two, but it's just right now for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at bargaining. This depression, that's another one. I've gone through the denial. Actually, to be honest with you, I've realized when I was going through this process that I probably was in denial throughout the whole season. I try to be optimistic. You ask me questions, and I try to be optimistic, but in honesty, I was in denial. You would talk about the offense, and I was like, hold out hope. But I was in denial about this whole season. Not just the loss that just happened recently, but this whole season, I realized I've been going through a stage of grief.
You know,
season.
That's the first step when you admit it. You know, I think that's part of the rehab program when you admit what's been going on. So what stage are you at now?
I'm at bargaining, man. Right now I'm at the what ifs. Like I'm here like, you know, what if we had a better OC? What if, you know, Jalen had, you know, thrown a better ball? What if we could have got Lane Johnson back? Like all these, like, you know, what ifs are going through my mind and stuff like that. So I'm at the bargaining stage. That's what the bargaining stage, when you're in the stage of grief, you start asking, you know, all these questions.
You still trying to put it together. You still trying to figure it out some way, somehow. It's just like, okay. So for me, I'm gonna say I'm probably like past it already. I'm like next season. I'm trying to turn the page on next season because
you better than me.
See, when somebody show you who they are, man, you gotta believe them. You gotta believe them. And this team, they've been showing us who they were all season. And towards the end, you know, when we had that little pocket of games, Washington, the Bills, and then Washington again, and we rationalized like we ain't play the last game versus Washington. It wasn't enough momentum. It wasn't enough correcting of the flow. In the Raiders game, you can lump that in there. It is easy to fool yourself if you want to be delusional as a fan and think we got it figured out. But they didn't really never change anything, bro. I mean, they didn't never really change anything. And moving into the playoffs, they showed us that when the pressure get high, everything that could come back to bite us because we didn't fix anything for real. So I kind of was expecting this to happen to the Eagles, but not this early. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't expect us to go out to the 49ers first round. That's like, damn. But I was expecting this type of end. So I'm kind of like, okay, this had to happen now. What's next? I'm just like turning the page on this. So what stage of grief is that? Like the final one?
That sounds to me like acceptance. And that's the acceptance where you're it is what it is. That's what that sounds like. I'm just not there yet. Like I thought I was, but I'm not, because I feel like when you're in acceptance, you kind of are able to better move past. And I'm still at the point. I haven't even watched the last 2 episodes of Hard Knocks, which I like that show. Mm-hmm. But I have to watch it because I don't want to be reminded right now. So I'm still in denial. I'm still in the
bargaining. You still bargaining out here.
I'm still bargaining, man. I don't want to
trying to give out these bargaining chips. Yeah, so what stages of grief are y'all in? If y'all grieving at all, if you watching this out there on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, tap in with us. It's the No Box Sports Podcast, episode number 16 of season 3, and we land the rest of 2025/26 Eagles today. So if you out there and you're an Eagles fan and you're grieving, go ahead and type what stage of grief you in.
Are you in denial, anger, bargaining, depression, or acceptance? Those are the 5.
Which one, man? Which one are you in? But we got to go ahead and get into this game, man. 23-19, man. 23-19. Okay. Let's go back to Sunday. Let's go back to January the 11th, around 4:30. How did you feel going into the game, Eagles versus 49ers? Did you feel spooky? Did you feel good about the game?
I mean, I felt spooky, and only because I felt like we still are not at a place where we can be overconfident. Anytime we overconfident, and I feel like we was overconfident about the 49ers, which rightfully so, like you mentioned earlier, they did not have a lot of their weapons. I felt spooky though still, because I'm like, we a little too confident about beating this team. Even I was in there, you know what I mean? Captain Optimism. But they, you know, as we're getting there, we still hadn't really fully answered some of the offensive questions. You know, when we were talking about it last podcast, it's like, even as I thought about after, you know, I think about the show afterwards, and I'm just like, I don't know. So yeah, I felt spooky, man, more than.
So you ain't feel easy going into the game. You felt a little uneasy. All right. So when the game started and it started to go on, you seen the first drive. I think the first drive, they scored 7. Like, at what point in the game did you feel like we really in trouble? This might be the end of our season.
Right, what we just talked about. When we gave up a touchdown on the second play of the game? I was like,
second
hold
play
up
of the
now.
game. Yeah, I mean, we gave up a 60-yard bomb on the second play of the game, and then they scored that same drive. But in case y'all don't know, y'all see the breakdown. San Francisco came down, scored 7, threw the ball fairly efficient. We did come back and answer. even though we missed that extra point. You see that extra point?
Yes.
Jake Elliott, bro, it's a wrap for you, man. It's a wrap for you, bro. We ain't doing. I can't even go on the next season with boy.
That did it for me too. That did it for me too, bro.
He been costing us all season, and you know what? You came back to do the same thing when it mattered most. Miss field goal, miss extra point, which came back to bite us. But the offense ain't look bad. We actually went into the half leading, but you know, at the halftime, the 49ers caught their stride. It wasn't the typical. They looked terrible this half and good this half. It was just okay, both halves. Just okay, both halves, and not enough plays to win. But you see the stats right there. Brock Purdy, 262, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Jalen Hurts, 168, 20 for 35, 168, 1 touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, shout out to the defense. They did a great job bottling up Christian McCaffrey. Couldn't ask for more. Saquon Barkley, 26 carries, 106 yards. An okay game. DeMarcus Robinson, who we're going to get into, 6 receptions, 111 yards, a touchdown. Devontae Smith, 8 yards. So what did those stats say to you, man? Did that look like a game? If you didn't know anything about this game that just happened, and somebody just showed you those stats right there, would you say we won that game?
That's crazy. Yeah, I would say no, man. Just look, like you said, to look at the stats. I would say no. Like those, other than the Saquon part, yeah, man.
Yeah, 1 touchdown from your quarterback. Passing, you don't see no touchdowns anywhere else on the board. That's an issue, man. That game, it was a lot going on that game. And you know, we in Philadelphia, this is part of our stages of grief. I know this ain't on the official list, but the blame game, we got to blame somebody for this. We got to blame somebody. So we got to look at this game and figure out who to blame. Who can we blame for this loss? Somebody fault. Who fault is it?
Well, I know who we don't see on there. Mr. Give me the ball. I don't see AJ Brown's the leading receiver.
You talking about AJ Brown, huh?
I don't see AJ Brown leading receiver. Didn't he have 7 targets in that game? We can go to. I think he had. Because they, usually show the targets, right? Yeah, look at that. 7 targets. You only catch 3 balls.
Yeah.
You can't say that the boy didn't try to throw you the ball. He had 35 attempts, which we talked about that too. That might be too many attempts. If the way the season is gone, that was too many attempts for Jalen.
Yeah.
And with those attempts, you had 7 targets to you, AJ. What did you do with them?
Nothing. Yeah, AJ Brown, we got to touch on it, bro. Pause. We got to, because we come to the end of the season. First of all, you was girling about the offense earlier. And I don't know if it was because the offense wasn't looking good or is it because you wasn't getting the ball. But to me, it came off a little selfish because we was winning these games. So you made a lot of noise earlier in the season doing some immature stuff. We gave you a pass because you was right. The offense was sucky. Then they start force feeding you the ball. We went through a stage of the season where you getting double-digit targets 3-4 games in a row. And guess what happened? Losing all the games. All the games. Guess who we didn't hear from, though? AJ Brown. That's evidence in the file of a selfish player. That's not evidence in the file of a team player.
Yep.
Then when we get back to kind of looking okay but not great, we start giving you the ball less. Now we get to this playoff game after you now caused 3-4 controversies throughout the seasons with comments, social media, weird stuff going on, not talking to reporters. You get into the playoff game where your quarterback clearly listened to everything you were saying and saying, we're going to feed you, AJ. I'm going to make sure you good. And we get in this playoff game Sunday and you got 2 drops, bro. When it mattered most.
Yeah.
Ball in your hand.
That's the part right there. When it mattered most. When we needed a play, you want to give it to your best players and you need a play, you didn't show up.
Bro, you can't talk like you've been talking all season, causing controversy, then getting the biggest moment of the season and dropping balls, game-changing balls, not just that ball across the middle on the 4th down, on the 3rd down when we was driving in the 4th quarter, but in the 3rd quarter too. He threw like a float ball up and he was physical with the receiver and he got off of him and the ball hit his hand and he dropped it. AJ, you ain't show up, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't show up.
Nah.
It is no patience for you not showing up when you in the media causing controversy, crying. You got set up now.
Honestly, I don't mean that, I know we didn't, but honestly, when I saw that game, it was what I was worried about it during the season because when all the drama he was doing, right? I was worried about him being like that person that when you need somebody the most, that's when they decide to kind of like, go ghost you or whatever to try to prove that you need them. So I felt like I wasn't sure if he did that crap on purpose. No, like I'm just going, you know what I mean? Like
I don't even want to think like that, bro. Because if I start thinking like that, it's over. It's over for him. I can't. I'm honestly, bro, that just left a bad taste in my mouth. You had 2 balls in your hands that you should have caught.
2 balls.
Pause. 2 of them. Pause. We talk about catching footballs, pigskins, but you know what I'm talking about, bro. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable, man. And I don't know how I feel about that, man. I want to really go ahead and move on from you, but I'm not gonna make that snap decision right now. But in my mind, I'm feeling like the plus minus with or without AJ Brown, we could rebound from. We can rebound from if we fix the play call and then fix our chemistry. But AJ Brown, I don't know. Is you blaming AJ Brown though?
I mean, definitely one of the people you have to blame. Now don't get me wrong, Jalen has to take some of that blame too because some of the balls he threw, were not necessary. They could have been thrown better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm blaming the whole offense. I'm just blaming the whole offense, man. I'm blaming the whole offense, including Kevin Petula. I'm putting Nick Sirianni in there too because you don't adjust. You have no ability to adjust in game. This staff last year, whatever mix they had set up, it was adjustments being made at halftime. It was okay. What's working offensively? Let's hit them with this and a heavy dose. And then when they react to this, we're going to switch to this. There's none of that going on this year. Just like, let's go out. It's like a random kid playing Madden, just picking any play, scenarios that don't make sense. It's just like, I didn't understand what was going on this year. So Nick Sirianni, that's your fault. We could go Kevin Petula all we want, but you are the overseer. You sat there and watched incompetence all season and stood by it and expected a different result in the most pressure cooker of moments. You did nothing about it. And that's 2 times that this team kind of sputtered at the end of the season, and you just sat there and watched. So,
but this the thing. Hold on. But this the thing. He's not an offensive coordinator.
Don't matter. He the coach.
So what can he actually add to change stuff?
It's his offense. He said it's his offense. Nick Sirianni's. It's Nick Sirianni offense. So at no point can you sit there and let your coordinator just keep calling plays and having no flow and not say nothing or not come in the room and do something. And if he was coming in the room and doing something and trying to make a plan and it never happened, that's even worse.
Yeah,
that's even worse. I want to believe you did nothing, did something.
I just don't think that. I think that he is a CEO of the team. He, is the, like you delegate responsibilities and stuff like that. But he's not an offensive coordinator to be able to come over with plays to kind of like, hey, Kevin, this not working. We should go with this play. He's kind of like probably the best he does is run or pass. You know what I'm saying? What kind of run, pass, or play action. But in regards to actually diagramming plays or coming up with better plays than Kevin Petula, I don't think that's his strength. And so that's why he couldn't come up with any changes. Like if Kevin Petula couldn't come up with changes, that's it. Like he's not that offensive guy to be able to say, hey, let's, come up with some plays together. I don't think that's Nick Sirianni's strength or what he's expected to do, man. So,
bro, if Sirianni is going on the podium and saying this is my offense, but he's the offensive coordinator, that don't make sense, bro. There's no way you can't sit with a person and get into the intricacies of your offense and what can work better and what's not. You're watching this. So if you want to like really abstract him from blame and say he's just a figurehead coach, that's even worse. Because now your figurehead coach is to blame. Either way, Sirianni takes a large part of the blame. Whether he's
I'm not arguing
or not involved. So Sirianni, the whole offense, Jalen Hurts, man. I got to keep it real on Jalen Hurts too, because we keep it real on this show. We don't care about egos. If they hear the clip, they hear the clip. Stop wearing that Jordan stuff, Jalen Hurts. Like for real. Because it was a standard.
What?
No. It was a standard that Jordan had to live up to.
Uh-huh.
That Jordan held himself to every time he touched the field.
Okay.
Right? It like a certain level of performance.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just go out there laying eggs. Oh, all I care about is winning. But then when you're not winning, what is it then?
Yeah.
What is it going to add up to when you're not winning? So I'm playing about the Jordan stuff, but that's not. I ain't see Jordan this year.
No,
you win the Super Bowl. You make some plays in the Super Bowl. You played okay leading up to the Super Bowl last year, but you played great in the Super Bowl. And now it's Jordan. Now I'm building this character, this persona, this all I care about is winning. Show me. Throw passes on target. It's like every pass you throw, even if it's complete, you taking the receiver out there. Motion is just not looking like anything elite. It's not.
To your point, not to your point. Well, to your point and to your comparison, I never heard people talk about Jordan. Hey, Jordan played better when he took less shots. We up here talking about Jalen Hurts plays better or he has better games when he throws less passes. I ain't never heard them say, hey, Jordan, you shoot too many shots. That's how we lose games, because you shoot 35 shots a game. No, I never heard that. You know what I mean?
So it's not looking Jordan this show. I'm not. And if I'm keeping it real on you, Jalen Hurts, you won a Super Bowl. I salute you. One of the biggest attributes. I like as a Jordan. One of the things I like about Jordan Hurts, and shout out to Facebook, shout out to Instagram, shout out to YouTube. I don't want y'all to forget we watching the No Box Sports Podcast episode number 16 of season 3, brought to you by No Box Entertainment. I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Dud.
And I'm the original CP3.
And we got people over there on Facebook watching this. We got Driscoll over there. She said, not an Eagles fan, so no grief, but we welcome the comfort on the sofa, knowing the feeling all too well.
Whatever.
Yeah, that is a Cowboys fan. She over there on the couch, so you know they got a lot of time to think of stuff and sit there. They've been waiting for us to join. When you on the couch so early, you just sitting there until somebody can come sit next to you. So they've been waiting. I
love the meme when they had Dak Prescott on the couch talk about how they prepare for the game. I love that. And then they talk about, now they got, they're using that now against us to say they joined it. Whatever. It's funny. It's all good.
And one of the Cowboys cornerbacks this year got hurt mounting the TV in his house. He was mounting the TV in his house and fell on him and he got hurt. Right, I say he was getting ready to watch the playoffs. That's what I said when I seen it. Like, he already knew what was happening. This was like November. He said, let me go ahead and get this man cave together. He probably in the man cave right now watching that TV.
Good stuff.
Shout out to Zach. He said, as you always do every year, because your Cowboys suck ass. They do. I do agree with that. They've been doing it for a while. I mean, it's been over 30, 40 something years. That's enough of them, though. We ain't talking about them. But back to Jalen Hurts, man. I gotta keep it real on Jalen Hurts. You gotta step your level up. You went to 2 Super Bowls. You won 1 Super Bowl. That in a city like Cleveland, that might buy you forever. But this Philadelphia, good brother, we want production every year. You know why? Because we can't take no days off. We gotta get up. We got to punch that clock every day. We don't get to just drop our standard time after time and rest on our laurels, because guess when you do that, you fall off. Right now, I'm saying you're falling off. And if you don't get it together coming in the next season and have a decent season, passing-wise and winning-wise, then you on the hot seat, bro.
I agree.
Philly, you heard of Carson Wentz? You heard of McNabb? We don't have problems turning the page. And your standard that you're playing at now is not going to get it done, good brother. It's not going to get it done. I don't care how much of a marketing campaign you put on, how good they carry it for you in the media. You have to get it done, bro. And what we seen this year was not it. It was not it. And at some point, you got to take the accountability. If you making $50 million, if you the guy, if you Jordan Brand, what we doing? Too much talent on this team for us to be looking like this. All this could be fixed if you just raise your level 2 notches consistently the whole season. We having a whole different conversation. But you ain't really been part of no type of solution this year. So the whole offense, Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni, I'm blaming all y'all.
Here's my bargaining. It seems like we have a pattern. And if the pattern holds true, next year is going to be our year, at least to get to the Super Bowl.
No.
First
Y'all
round,
taking that little
Super
sample
Bowl.
size. No.
First round, Super Bowl. So the pattern runs true. Next year is our
That's
year.
That's not enough to consider no pattern, in my opinion. It's not. It's 4 seasons. It ain't no first round of Super Bowl. First round of, although I see what you're saying, but what I am looking forward to is a better season.
Right.
I think that's what we've shown. If we have a struggle season, then the very next season we come back and fix it, whether it's with a better coordinator, an upgraded piece, just a different dynamic. So I do have faith in that type of way. So I don't know about no Super Bowl. I don't know if I want to say this, but we might be done with the Super Bowls, bro. We might be done with the Super Bowls, man. I know as Eagles fans, we sitting up here now in this new era of football, and we just comfortable. Like, if we go to Super Bowl, we go to Super Bowl. But we know the history of Super Bowls, bro. It don't just happen like that over and over for teams. So we can't really be sitting here thinking we just about to keep going to the Super Bowl if we ain't making the changes, and our roster about to get a little bit weaker because we paying people now. So we got to see how we come back, what team we got, and if our quarterback will step up his level or just continue to just be a passive piece. But we did make some changes since the game. We made some changes. We already sitting up there trying to get into the next portion of the season, the 2026 season. And Kevin Patullo, did he deserve to be fired? Now, he's not officially fired. Let's go ahead and put that on the record because he is Nick Sirianni homeboy. So he does have a job. He just was demoted. He would no longer be the offensive coordinator. He'll go back to getting water and all that. I don't know what he was doing before. But yeah, but did he deserve it, man? Or was it like just a scapegoat thing? We got to give him somebody.
No, I think he deserved it, honestly, because I've never seen with the successful teams that we had, right? I never seen the inconsistency that I saw with this year, where we only played good halves. I've never seen that with good teams before. And so it's like, he didn't show anything throughout. He had a whole season to show us. Like, it's one thing if so he did this offensive coordinator. This is like his first time doing it, right? So, you start off rough, maybe 10 games, right? But at what point did you see progression to the point of, okay, now he's finally getting it. He's finally figuring it out. We never saw that. This game was pretty much, I don't want to use I'm not going to make up big words. It was pretty much an example of how the whole season went. You feel me? Like, it's like that inconsistency, even though like it just is what it is. And so going into the next season, could you confidently say, okay, next season is going to be Kevin Patullo where he's going to really blossom?
So it was justified. It wasn't a scapegoat thing. It was justified.
I don't think so.
I agree. And shout out to Leaf over there on Instagram watching us. He said the play call was not there all season. Jalen was a small piece of it. Kevin was way too safe. Yeah, I agree. He definitely see this the thing. This the Kevin Patullo narrative they putting out there. He's saying it wasn't his fault. He couldn't call half the things he wanted to call, either because Jalen didn't like it or Jalen couldn't do it. That's what they leaking out now. Who knows what's true? But what you said is true. There was no rhythm the whole season. We can't point to any stretch of games when we can look at our offense and say, okay, they're figuring it out. We haven't done that. So you never figured it out. Vic Fangio seems to figure it out no matter what pieces he got the last 2 seasons he's been coordinator. That's what a coordinator does. Jalen Carter's not playing, fine. Quinyon's not playing, fine. We got to figure out a way to be effective. The offense didn't do that. Now, we had drives to where we went straight downfield 7. You're going to do that during the course of a season, but nothing consistent. And shout out to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everybody watching. If y'all think, Kevin Patullo was a scapegoat, go ahead and let us know down there if y'all think the firing was justified or the demotion. Because like we said, that's Sirianni homie. And I think that's part of it too. Like, you hiring your homies, and you can't really, can you keep it real with your homie and say, listen, get it together, you ain't cutting it, your job on the line, or you just gonna be like, I hope you figure it out, buddy. I don't know, man. I don't know,
like,
but
it's like that's the other thing. Every time we try to save money and penny pinch on the offensive coordinator, we have not done good. Like Howie Roseman, just stop with this whole keeping it in the house. We haven't done well with that. We didn't do good with Brian Johnson. We didn't do good with KP. Like the only time we did good, Shane Steichen, it might be the aberration of how we kept it in the house and we had successful season. You know, we lost Super Bowl, yeah, but we got there. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we have not done good with the penny pinching, man. Stop.
Go ahead and hire somebody.
Definitely.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, man. What changes must be made before we officially enter the 2026 season? And you just was talking about one of them, so go ahead and say it.
We got to get offensive coordinator. We got to get a bona fide offensive coordinator. It can't be no thing of this is a first-time offensive coordinator. It's a guy. Like we need somebody that's a proven guy. We have done well with proven offensive coordinators, or at least offensive coordinators that are, you know, legit. Like again, Shane Steichen, I think if memory serves, he was with us. He became who he became. But it's like Kellen Moore was proven. Whether you liked him or not, he was a proven offensive coordinator. That's what we need this year.
A proven offensive coordinator. They said no more in-house OCs.
No.
Shout out to Daryl over there on Facebook. He said they should fire Sirianni too. Wow. He offers nothing except to go forward on fourth down and tush push. And he couldn't help his boy Patullo. You must have just tuned in, Daryl, because I just said that earlier. He did nothing to help the situation at all. So I agree. They're not going to fire him, though. So you should just go ahead and get that out your mind. We was going to talk about firing Sirianni, but we know he's not getting fired this season. So we might as well just save it.
Okay. All right.
You think there's a chance he get fired?
Yo, Doug Peterson did not get fired 2 days after we lost in that playoff game. It was like a week. Now, granted, we don't know what the conversation was. We heard that he wanted his way or the highway kind of deal, and I'm shortening that. But it's like we don't know. Like, it's still up in there. Like it could be a surprise move. The Doug Peterson firing was a surprise move when it happened. It could be like, you know what? We got. I
ain't asked you about Doug Peterson. I said, do you feel like they're going to fire Nick? They could fire Nick Sirianni this offseason.
I'm using that as an example. My point is I'm using that as that it's not unprecedented for them to do that. So yes, they could do it. They could actually do that.
No. I said, do you think they will? Not is it possible in the infinite multi-universe? They're not firing Nick Sirianni, is what I'm
probably right. I can't think of who will replace him because I'm not replacing him for Mike McDaniel. So you're right. You're right.
But the changes that need to be made, man, we definitely need a new OC. I think we need to sit Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown in the room this offseason and really figure it out. Can we do this or no? Because if we can't,
you want to keep AJ,
huh?
You want to keep AJ?
I think a conversation need to be had with the new offensive coordinator, Sirianni, and I know how they do. I know how they do in the NFL. It's a cutthroat business. In business and competition in sports, period, you could just trade a guy. You ain't got to say nothing to him. But I think he won a Super Bowl here. He been here 4 years. They was cool. He came over here because of Jalen. So they should try to at least have a conversation and let things be understood that we're not going for these antics you're going for. From now on, everything's going to come with a fine. It's a short leash there. And see, do they still like each other? Y'all want to play with each other or not? Say yes or no. Both of y'all don't say yes. Cool. Nice having you, AJ, and we go a different direction because I do think we can be just as good without AJ if we really got stronger in different departments and start playing like we got some type of sense. But if we can keep AJ and he gonna get his act together, why not? I ain't like one of those. But I'm not acting like AJ not replaceable. He getting a little slower when you talk about athleticism. He's still a contested catch guy, so he's going to be able to produce, but you know, how many more years of elitism do we got left? You know, and the chemistry thing, it takes a toll on your team after a while. And they said Devontae, our wide receiver one. I agree, Leaf. He can get put in that wide receiver one spot. We could bring in another free agent. a free agent that produces and draft a young receiver and then figure it out. Touch that O-line up, sign Goddard back after his best season. We could do some things to reload it and come back better than ever. So we'll see, man. We got to figure out the AJ Brown thing moving forward. We need a cornerback too. Definitely need a cornerback too.
Yes.
Adoree Jackson and Ringo did not cut it, and they will not cut it. They will not cut it next year, cuz
Keely Ringo needs to be cut. Forget cut it. He need to be cut. That one play where he ran away from the quarterback. Like, I'm done. Like, honestly speaking, like, no.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. That was versus Washington, where he just said, I'm gonna turn my whole back to the play. That's
dude, when I saw that, I thought about the conspiracy theorists that talk about how a game is fixed. And how that bull saw the Jones say, I'm gonna run. Like, that was if all the conspiracy theorists about NFL being fixed. That was like exhibit A right there. Like, how do you? Yeah. Anyway, you're not going to go back. It's ridiculous. But anyway,
they got to go. Cornerback 2 got to get upgraded. Cooper, I think he's shown he could play the slot. We need to shore up that safety spot too, next to Blankenship, because I do like the young bull Makumba. I think he was coming on nice.
Yeah.
Sidney Brown's not reliable. I think
we
seen enough of Sidney Brown to know he's a special teams guy.
Yep.
Filling here and there. If Makumba's not ready to take that 100%, we need a veteran safety in here. And as far as the linebackers go, I think we're fine. We do need to go get another pass rusher. I don't care if he's young and you throw him in there and develop him like you did Hunt, like you did Smith, but we need to add somebody there, because bringing back Brandon Graham again is not an option. He was out there in a walker. That like we can't do that. We got to really have some explosiveness off the edge. So yeah, them the changes I want to see going into next season. O-line, of course.
I don't mind Dotson. I see Leaf talking about I guess Jahan Dotson. I don't see why I thought he was fine.
Yeah, we just didn't throw to him. We just didn't throw to him. It's not like we looked at him and said, "Oh, he not." When they threw to him and he could make the play, he did. Honestly, Dotson is probably a number 2 receiver. He was a number 2 receiver before he came to Philadelphia, but he came here and just got put in that role to where we gonna throw you these here effort balls and hope you do something with him. But I don't mind Dotson. He really, I know for you, long as I think Quez is available. Bring back Quez Watkins and shit.
But hold on. But seriously, we're not doing that. But seriously, you said he's a number 2, like you're number 2. So are you? Because I did see in the chat somebody saying Devontae at wide receiver, Leaf saying Devontae at wide receiver 1. Are you under the impression Jahan can replace, AJ in essence, make Devontae number 1, Jahan number 2? Are you fine with that? I don't know.
Go where AJ, go where go where. I feel like that can happen. I have no reason to believe it can't happen. So, I'm willing to do that, but I do want to bring another piece. I want a young, dynamic, take the top off the defense type of piece, because I don't think Devontae is that, although he's great deep route runner, great deep route catcher. But I want like a Deshaun Jackson, just scare you to death type of player, so we can get that offense opened all the way back up. They said Hassan Reddick. Daryl said Hassan Reddick is available again. I'm cool off Hassan. Hassan was 3 years ago. So I mean, I think he's fallen off since then. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Oh, they're all trying to bring back all the championship team. The whole old.
But I mean, Chauncey did it to himself, from what I understand. Like, it wasn't just the thing that they let him go because they thought he was trash. Like, he wasn't necessarily a locker room guy. Just like that's the thing with AJ. It's like, I don't know. You saying about a conversation, but my thing is AJ a good locker room guy? Meaning, like, is he? With this drama that we're having, yeah, he said stuff to the media. We don't know what he was saying to the other players. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we need to make a lot of changes. That's what we're saying. We better not come in the same way we went out.
Jake Elliott.
Yeah, Missy Elliott, you got to go, my boy. They done gave you a whole nickname, and I'm mad because it's funny and it just fits so well because you missing. Bum. So. But in case y'all forgot, y'all watching the No Box Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode number 16, Bob Birds. We laying our birds to rest. I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Dud.
And I'm the original CP3.
The original CP3, you better not ever forget it. And man, we moving on. We about to go do this segment we don't really want to do, but I mean, we got to do it. We about to have our look around the league, the Saudi edition. Because we Saudi in the motherfucker right now, dog.
Yeah, it's tough.
Saudi in the mother. But I mean, we ain't just going to withdraw on it. We just going to go see what's going on, I guess. Let's go ahead and look at it. First of all, we got to review what just happened. Rams won. We picked that game. Yep. Packers lost to the Bears. I think you picked the Bears. I picked the Packers. Mm-hmm. We both picked the Bills. We both got that right. We both picked the Eagles. Obviously got this wrong. I think we both picked the Patriots. Mm-hmm. I think you picked the Texans. I picked the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
So your record is better than mine right now, but we both lost. The only one that count. It don't make sense. I actually can't figure out why it happened. I guess it's going to correct itself this week. Oh, but Bills Broncos today. Oh, it's going down. Woo! Game won't be litty, cousin. I don't even watch whole NFL games, but I might have to sit there and watch this one. What you think about this?
That might be the tough of all these. I feel like that might be the toughest one because I believe I want to watch Josh Allen. You know, now that the Eagles is out, that's kind of my rooting interest. Josh Allen doing well, but I think the Broncos are legit. So I'm.
You what?
I'm gonna say Broncos, man. I'm gonna say Broncos gonna handle business.
Broncos, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bills. I'm not even thinking twice about it. I'm rocking with my man Josh Allen, the official member of Solid Rock Inc. Incorporated. Salute to him. Y'all go ahead and see who y'all think going to win.
Exactly. That defense is not. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They said y'all both think the Broncos going to win. So y'all think the boy Bo Nix going to stand up in his first, real playoff expectation with the action. Yep. Okay.
He got weapons, man.
Oh, he got a lot of weapons. So let's go ahead and move on to the 49ers versus the Seahawks. Oh my gosh. Now I'm hearing news out of Seattle all of a sudden that Sam Darnold got a sprained oblique and he hasn't thrown the ball since Thursday because he hurt himself in practice. So they trying to run this little narrative already. But with that information, if Sam Darnold don't play or is not fully healthy throwing the ball, what do you think about the 49ers and Seahawks tonight?
I think Seahawks still win. I think Seahawks. I don't think 49ers really have enough weapons. The Seahawks defense might actually be better than I expect. So I'm gonna say Seahawks win that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Niners. They dropping this news and it's really like I don't like it. They said the Super Bowl is in San Francisco this year. I'm not saying San Francisco going to the Bowl because I don't. But I do think they got a little narrative going with them right now. And the fact that they dropping this news all over the place about Sam Darnold. And let's keep it real. I don't believe in the Seahawks anyway. It's Sam Darnold. Darnold. I always thought that they would fold no matter who went in there. And it could have been the first playoff game. And it might happen. If the 49ers came and beat us, I think, we a better offense. Nah, I can't go that far. That's the Eagles goggles. But I'm going to go ahead and go 49ers. I don't need to give too deep of an analyst. But, yeah, I for some reason, I just not believe in the Seahawks. I'm just not.
I feel you.
Niners. Okay. All right, let's go Texans, Patriots. What we think about that one?
I believe in the Patriots because of their coach. And I don't know if I believe in C.J. Stroud yet. So when it comes to second rounds. So, yep.
I like the Patriots as well. I don't really need to say too much there. Could go either way. You can say that for any of these games.
Yeah.
Rams, Bears. What we thinking about the Rams versus the Bears?
The Bears.
Rams. I think Rams the best team left in the NFC.
All right.
Rams get it done. So we'll go ahead and see. Just to run it down, you picked the Broncos, I picked the Bills. You picked the Seahawks, I picked the Niners. We both picked the Patriots. You picked the Rams, I picked the Bears. So yeah. You about to either really separate or I'm about to troom you this week.
Yep. Yeah.
Patriots, Leaf like the Patriots.
Looks like Leaf and I just disagree on the 49ers
The
game, but
Bears.
yeah.
We gonna see. We tracking these picks. We tracking these picks. I know all y'all that's out there that's doing the gambling, doing the betting, and I know Leaf do it professionally. You got your last few games to get on for the NFL. So go ahead, put them tickets in because we're about to be a long time without football. No NFL money is coming. So that was our look around the league, the Saudi edition.
Yeah.
Damn. We went out. I mean, we went to the playoffs, but I just don't like the way we went out, man. Daryl said Houston defense is no joke, toughest defense. Okay.
I agree.
Drake May will be tested. Drake May will be tested. We gonna see what Drake is. They trying to act like bull the next one. I ain't gonna lie. He accurate, good decision making. Very efficient. Low key Josh Allen type, more efficient though. He said NBA money better. I hear that.
Yeah.
That NBA
It
money.
is.
Sixers got NBA money last night, man. I don't know what it was last night, but the Sixers definitely gave that game away. Shout out to the Sixers, man. They doing okay right now. They doing okay, but they did lose last night to the Cavs. But yeah, we're about to move on with the show. As you know, we do a lot of different things on this show. And this show is the No Box Sports Podcast, and it's mainly sports, but we do like to put an emphasis on the fact that it's outside of the box. You feel me? And we're about to get into a clip that's outside the box.
Yeah, first, man, I gotta. Can we address the thing about names that end with A? I don't know if you've seen this one, but I feel like that's still kind of true. I in my experience, I haven't. There's different levels and all that, but
wait. So what you saying though?
I ain't seen one yet. There's different levels of crazy, but I'm just saying they gotta look like it's either crazy like crazy, or it's a crazy like don't mess with them because they can snap like like that. But the ones that end with the A, man.
No, but what exactly are you saying about the ones that end with A? Because there's some people that might be just listening and not looking at this. Like, what are you actually saying?
So I'm just saying, like it's like when they end with an A, there's a lot of names that end with an A. I'm sorry. And maybe that's half the women in the world.
They said she got an A in her name.
If she got an A, I say if it ends with an A, but she got an A in her name. Yeah, I feel like if it ends with an A lot of them.
Okay. Let me think about my experiences with the A's. Look, Leaf said that's real shit. Karen said, get the F out of here. Her name must got an A in it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, that's the original CP3 topic. I want y'all to know this.
I feel like when it end with an A more than if it got an A in it. But I ain't gonna argue with the person that feel like if it got an A in it. That's hilarious in itself. But yeah, the 2 A's though. Oh,
the 2 A's is crazy. The 2 A's is crazy, dog. The 2 A's is real crazy. All right, so that was a little quick joke. We're gonna get into something else as well, man. We're gonna get into something else as well. Why not?
It's just jokes.
Is it?
Well, okay. It's half jokes, half kidding.
We gonna get into something else. We gotta. Hey, Marge, get it together in the back, please. Cue it up for us, Marge. Cue it up for us. That's our producer in the back. That's why y'all need to like. Comment.
3 A's. Oh no, man. I'm
3 A's. Oh man. Yeah, we gonna all pray for you, good brother. Sending you strength. We gonna get into this topic right here. This is our No Box social media reaction clip.
Bro.
Let's see what she talking about. All right, baby, are you ready for your biggest birthday surprise ever?
Yes. I waited all day.
You waited all day. I waited all day. This looks amazing. All right, on the count of 3, you can open your eyes, baby. 1, 2, 3. Voila.
Okay, got the candles.
Man,
These candles real?
It looks nice.
be careful when you walk slow because it'll
No, that's
burn.
a safety hazard. Right.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not worried about that right now. I'll do anything
Real
for my.
candles, fake petals.
Hey, don't kick. Don't.
Damn.
Someone.
Kicking already.
How you? They getting that shit all been fake.
Oh, what?
That energy
What are
off.
you talking about? Do you like it or not?
It's cute.
I think it's beautiful.
Where's the rest of the gifts?
He said, I think it's beautiful.
Yeah,
In a minute. Let me just show you all the
You're
details.
gonna pull out the rest of them, right?
You said what?
Look, he worked hard on that.
No, this is all I got for you right now. What do you? Let's not do this right now. It's your birthday. I don't want to ruin your birthday vibe, you know?
That's all right. You're
Check out the details. Chanel for Chanel. And then hold on, we're not done. We got the
Look, he
roses
took his
right
time
here.
on that.
And then
Why
look,
two of them not lit?
you said why two are not lit?
Oh, I'm glad you got some liquor because it's gonna be a long night.
What are you
This
Damn.
looks nothing like the Pinterest picture I sent you. This
Pinterest? Look at you. Oh my god.
Oh, she
I'm
sent them
trying
the
my hardest
pic.
not to-
tacky. I told you the girl to go to and how to. This looks like cheap. Like you threw the shit together.
wow, that's crazy.
I'm so glad I'm recording. Look, I'm gonna post this, y'all.
I really want you
I'm
to
a-
record it and post it on Facebook.
I'm gonna post this
Ask them
because
what they
I'm
do.
pretty sure any other woman in this world would love this for their 24th birthday. And I'm taking you on a nice date tonight to Steak 48, which you never been to. Oh man, these went out.
I don't
This
even
is supposed to say I love you.
Like this is what I mean.
But it still says
Everything
I love-
half-assed. A balloon pop.
She ain't shit. Yo, she vicious.
Happy birthday. It still says it.
And he's got 3
Look at
gifts
your
on
roses.
there.
You got Chanel roses. You got the Don. You got the
Oh,
Belair.
Chanel roses, Chanel rapper.
Oh, she
no.
coming at
Yeah, I'm about
everything,
to,
bro.
Listen, I don't know
I'm
what's
just
going
saying,
on.
no, I'm not. I'm
Listen,
that you asked me for my
Nah.
honest opinions. It's cute. It's cute for like high school.
Okay, yeah, high school.
Oh, that's it right there. I
high
ain't even
school
gonna play.
though.
I ain't even gonna play the disrespect no more. That was crazy.
Oh, it doesn't get better. It doesn't get better.
Listen, dog. Everything he did, she had an issue with. And you know he was hurt because that nigga was down there lighting all them candles individually. Nigga had the big lighter lighting all the candles individually, burning his hand. And she come in talking shit about the candles. She come in talking shit about the packaging. She talking about, is this it? Fellas, listen. When you do something for a woman, you ain't gonna hit the mark all the time. And a lot of dudes, they don't be knowing what the hell going on with their women. So you probably ain't gonna hit the mark a lot of times unless you really pay attention. But what you want to pay attention for, no matter if you hit the mark or not, is her attitude and her energy. And do she appreciate your efforts? Because I only seen 2 minutes of this clip, and I already know she be treating this nigga any type of way. She be talking to him any type of way. Whatever he do ain't good enough. Like, and she sent him the picture. That's why she mad. You know, girls be looking at the Pinterest and all that stuff and what they want for their day. Baby, I want this. Do this for me. It ain't look nothing like the Pinterest, man. What's your thought on that video?
She might have had 4 A's in her name. That's what I thought.
She definitely got the A's in her name.
Because that was. I mean, don't get me wrong. This whole thing about posting everything, like, I don't know why dude wanted to post it. That's a whole separate issue. But when he did, she knew she on camera, and it's like, just out of respect for that, she should at least played it off and talk to him privately. To actually go with that and be like, I'm gonna just keep it real, and then to keep it real, that ain't. He went for a whole that process, everything like that. That regardless of whether you feel like that was high school or not, he took the time out to do that for you.
Yeah.
Like that's
she knew what she wanted in her head. That's like when you get the Toomey virgin. What they call it, Timu virgin? Everybody say that now. This the Timu. She got the Timu version of what she really wanted. So she was upset. And some women, when they're upset, they can't hide it on their face. They showing it right away. Kev over there on Instagram said, ungrateful hoe. She was ungrateful. Now, I ain't gonna act like, she should have been happy no matter what it was. Because, I mean, it's your birthday. You can choose to be happy or not. But that's a lot of effort your dude put in. Don't shit on it. You can smile a little bit for it. But the worst part is he recorded her.
I mean,
how you like it, baby? Tell them how you feel. Let them know what you feel like.
He really thought he was doing something, and then she let him know he was not. That that's the risk you run when you try to put out there for everybody to see. But like, okay, even if she did show him the Pinterest and stuff like that, I understand that. But it's like, if he couldn't do exactly what she wanted, does that give her a right to be like, nah, this is, like.
Nah, it depends what type of woman you is. She probably having it really her way in that relationship. So all she knows is what I want. This ain't what I want. She said she sent them to Pinterest though. She said high school, the whole concept with all the balloons scream quinceañera. it does scream that type of, but she wanted that. I don't know. Maybe he didn't get the color balloons right. Maybe it was a Hilton or something that it was supposed to be in, and they in the Motel 6. I don't know. But you missed the mark there, my boy. But I say you reach a moment like that where your soul get crushed and you come into the realization that your shorty is ungrateful, then you're thankful for that. Because it's showing you what you need to see. It's showing you what you need to see to make the decisions you need to make going forward. But they said shorty had 4 A's in her name.
4 A's.
Yeah, she got 5 names on the birth certificate. She got more than 4 names throughout her whole name. So her name is Ayana.
Whoa. Don't do that. Don't do that name. Oh, we'll talk after off camera. Don't do that name. All the names you pick that one. Oh, yeah.
That just was a random name. This is your topic. You saying the one with the A, so
I'm just saying. My daughter name is that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Not that one. I'm praying for you too.
No, let me find out you're ungrateful. No, but that's wild, man. That's just
They just crazy. They said the L's too. They said the L's. If the nigga got an L in his name.
Wow, is that what I thought it was? Okay, either way, wow.
Yeah, because you got an L in your name, don't you?
Exactly. Wow. Okay, that's what we doing now.
Yeah, I don't got no L in my name. They got both of y'all, huh?
You do have an L in your name, but it's okay.
You talking about the last name?
That's what I'm saying. I got.
That'll count. That'll count. That's y'all crazy motherfuckers. That's crazy. The L's and the A's, huh? That's what we doing. You talking about don't be just giving all the letters now. Don't be giving all the letters now. You got an A in your name. Now you try to name all the letters L2, L1.
Good stuff, Karen. Good stuff.
But no, we gotta kind of laugh, because we dealing with this grief for the Eagles season. But just to let y'all know, that's wrapping up this episode 16. You said we was gonna ride y'all all the way to the end of the Eagles season, let y'all know what's going on, and we're gonna say pause for him and all the Diddy followers. But this was the No Box Entertainment bringing you the No Box Sports Podcast, season 3, episode 16 by Birds. Oh man. Listen, we still gonna be on the clock for the Eagles content. The Eagles content not gonna be weekly, but we still gonna be on the clock when big news drop. We hit into the graph. We locked in with Philly sports, period. But now our focus is going on them 76ers. I guess we'll look at the Phillies and the Flyers a little bit. I don't know too much about them. But stay locked in with us. The Eagles season is over. We're going to keep y'all updated on all the news. And if y'all having the Eagles blues, y'all always know y'all can go back on YouTube. I said this is season 3, episode number 16. That means we got 3 other seasons before this. We down there 100 episodes in. So you can go back and watch and enjoy, and go back and watch the Super Bowl season run of those episodes if you want to feel good. But yeah, man, we're going to keep bringing the content for y'all. Y'all stay locked in. Y'all go make sure y'all follow me at Uncle Dud TV on all platforms. Y'all make sure y'all go follow the original CP3. That's _original CP3. You see it at the bottom of the screen. You feel me? But like I said, this has been the No Box Sports Podcast, season 3, episode 16, brought to you by No Box Entertainment. I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Dud.
And I'm the original CP3.
The original CP3, you better not ever forget it. Shout out to everybody that's watching across all platforms. Everybody that tapped in.
Thank you.
Leave, Roswell, Kev, London, everybody that tapped in. Karen, Leave, Daryl, everybody that's tapping in with us, man. We do these things for y'all. You know, we want to build community and interact to these things that we should interact to. And we had to lay the Eagles the rest the right way. They better make changes. We not bullshitting with them next year. Jalen, Sirianni, you on the hot seat, man. But we appreciate y'all for rocking out with us. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tap in when y'all see us doing something. If y'all got something going on, let us know. I want to come on and rock out. We can do that. You got something you want to say to the people, original CP3?
Yeah, man, I think you said it all, man. I just, move on to the Sixers.
Move on to the Sixers. Come on, Joel. Come on, Maxie. Come on, VJ. Come on, Pierce. Not Pierce.
Paul George.
Paul George. He played like you sometimes. That's why I was like,
wow.
Why are you taking that?
He must be
That's
really
not
great.
an insult. He said he must be
really
great. He must know how to play defense. We're going to tell y'all about the original CP3 basketball career.
No,
yes. All right, let's tease him a little bit.
Yeah, I did play against Kobe. Go ahead. What? Go ahead.
Did you lock him up?
Of course. Go ahead.
He locked Kobe
High school.
Bryant up. That is not cat.
I made him a great player that he was. Yep.
Okay, now you carrying it. Kobe about to come up out the check ball, nigga. Kobe about to come up out the ground.
I'm doing this motivation.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in with us because we got some good stuff coming, man. We gonna holler at y'all, throw a dollar at y'all. It's snowing out there, so y'all make sure y'all be safe and all that. I don't know if y'all ain't get to the. It looked like it stopped though. So y'all go ahead and still go to the market, but y'all be safe.
Be safe.
Holler at y'all next time. Peace. We going.